Hello everyone, welcome to Boxing Basics. Today, as soon as the cat stopped scratching the chair, making my... Okay, thank you. She was pulling on the chair and making the phone camera vibrate, which gave a weird shaking special effect, which is not what I wanted. Anyway, today on Boxing Basic, we're going to talk about heavy bag work. The other day, someone asked me, I think on TikTok, agree about that, what's kind of advice I can give or tips in working on a heavy bag, because you've seen all the videos and the guys are doing heavy bag work, and what you normally see, I'm going to show you in a second, is not exactly how you should, especially as a beginner, how you should start out. So you will see a lot of them, and they're wailing on the bag, they're doing all this stuff, like slamming the bag, kind of letting go hang out, and people think that's what heavy bag work is supposed to be about this letting your aggressions out and slamming and doing whatever. Yes or no? As a beginner, as what I do, I still consider myself a beginner. Heavy bag work is just more working and focusing on technique against something you can hit over and over again and not worry about it hitting back at you. So what I do when I first start, if I'm by myself, I don't hit the bag heavy. I just come to it. Let's do some jabs, move around a little bit, kind some duck, some blocking. Just do the jab for 3 minutes. That's it. Either can jab high, go to body, kind of do some slips, some lows. Get used to moving. Get used to even, kind of moving around the bag. If you have enough space, sometimes these gyms are crowded, you don't have enough space. Sorry, I haven't put water or sand in this, so it tends to move around. Just for 3 minutes, that's all you're doing. Just focusing on movement, jabbing, that's it. What that does, it helps you focus on what I still think is the most important weapon in your toolkit, your jab. You get a nice, sharp, snapping jab, that's gonna go a long way. Next 3 minute round, I just work on jab, cross, jab, cross. Very simple. Sorry again about that. Nothing, no crazy combinations, just simple, working on simple technique, still doing movement, head movement, moving on the bag, kind of get used to blocking. Sometimes I'll switch to the Philly shell and do it that way. For the next 3 minutes, I'll just focus on hooks. Uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook. Maybe I'll do it jab, that type of thing. Next 3 minutes, again, nothing crazy, nothing simple. I actually do that, then I start again, another 3 minutes. This time I switch to the Philly shell. So now I'm in the Philly shell, just jabbing. And again, next 3 minutes, jabbing, cross. Next 3 minutes, hooks and uppercuts. For the final, if there's time, depending also how I'm feeling at this time, I'll just throw together combinations of the final round before maybe I end with a half-mile walk or run, or I end maybe jumping rope or maybe on the speed bag. So in the final round, I'm just doing whatever combinations I'm putting all together, kind of really working up a sweat. That's normally what you see when you see these videos of somebody hitting the heavy bag. It's normally their final rounds, or they've kind of done their other basic rounds, and in their final round where they're just wailing and letting it all hang out. Don't start like that. Start with very simple jabs, very simple jab cross. Keeping the head movement down. That will go a long way towards improving your technique. Make sure that when you're in the ring, if you spar, that you get used to that you get used to the movement, you get used to the fact that the heavy bag is not a person. It's going to throw a punch back at you. A real person is going to throw a punch back at you. So get used to always keep your head moving. Move around the heavy bag, looking for those angles. That's going to go a long way to improving your skill set. Thank you for joining Boxing Basic. See you guys soon.